baby or whatever you want to call me and the youngest. I could be the most opinionated, but I'm not the worst on the planet because I always come back for y'all. I always come back for them to help them.
You know, I always tell you the truth, and I hear you, and I know it's not easy, but you gotta try to figure out. And again, I don't know the answer. I don't know the path forward or how to get to a resolution or resolve. It's just, but you can't keep putting yourself through all of.
Tamar jumps into this episode and she's straight up emotional, saying her own sisters don't even vibe with her like that. She basically admits that she feels pushed out the circle, like they don't see her as real family anymore, and that hits heavy.
Coming? No, she's not coming to my wedding.
She's not coming to the wedding?
No, she's not.
Are you sure?
I'm so positive.
What do we think about her behavior? The other day.
I think
It was unacceptable.
entirely unacceptable.
I was pretty upset at myself for allowing a situation to affect me that way. I get it. Certain things, even as sisters, I wouldn't necessarily spew out.
Those words weren't slipped out by accident. She said it with her chest, and you can feel how long she's been holding that in. She talks about how the energy between them is off, like she's the odd one out every time she walks into the room. And even though she's hurting, she still says she wants to fix things, which shows she's not giving up on this bond. She's not shutting the door. She's not throwing shade for fun. She's genuinely trying to pull the family back together. But here's the wild part. Why does she even feel this disconnected in the first place? What happened behind closed doors that got her feeling like she's standing outside her own house, knocking to be let in? If her sisters really care, wouldn't they show it? And if they do care, then what's blocking them from showing love the same way she's asking for it?
So Tamar sits down with, I believe the lady she's speaking with, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe her name is Taz. She expressed emotions on pretty much working things out with her sisters, being able to sit down, work it out. She's ready, as long as they're ready, open, and willing. But what I learned is during that time, well, we know that.
So now I gotta ask you, do you think her sisters actually want to deal with her, or are they keeping her at arm's length for a reason? And if they do want a relationship, then why is Tamar carrying this heavy feeling that she's not part of the sisterhood anymore? So Tamar sits down with this lady, and if I'm not mistaken, her name is Taz, and she's really opening up about wanting to fix things with her sisters. She's talking from the heart, saying she's willing to sit down, talk it out, and finally put all this tension to rest as long as everybody else is open and ready too.
Show is filmed in advance, but Tawanda and her husband did a live, and it looks like they had a whole bunch to say about Tamar. So although Tamar is feeling like she may want to reconcile, it doesn't seem like Tawanda wants to reconcile with Tamar at all.
Like Cantor Simmons, shouts out to Cantor Simmons. He's one of my best men. The faces of who and the realities of relationships fade away, and then you start to be more attracted to the frequency that you are on. And I'm not out here looking for what looks nice. I'm not out here looking for what smells nice or what feels nice. I'm looking for what is frequency nice. So I don't care about none of that anything. If you're not matching that, I will pour into you my extra, but I'm not putting myself at a deficit or letting you like sap all my good energy, make me sad, make me upset, have me engaging in triggers and all of that, and talking down about people or talking gossiping or calling people like they name or fighting or any of that. I ain't doing it, bruh.
Nope.
I ain't doing it. I don't care who you are. Yep. I don't care if you my mama, my sister, my twin, Jesus. It don't matter.
Yeah.
She's not running from the smoke. She's saying, I'm here. Let's deal with it. And that takes guts. But here's where it gets messy. Even though Tamar is ready to settle things, the timing of everything tells a different story. We all know the show is filmed ahead of time, but while these scenes were playing out, Tawanda and her husband went live online and they had a whole lot to say about Tamar. That wasn't some quiet little side comment. They were speaking loud and clear, and it didn't sound like love at all.
I ain't spending 2 seconds on that junk. And I love you and I mean it. I wish the best for you. I hope you find all the happiness in your life. But everybody at this house, them 2 kids and that woman upstairs that I'm responsible for, we not plugging into that. I don't care what it is.
Nope. We're not plugging. We're not pouring. We're not entertaining. We're not doing any of that. And what people need to understand is it's not our responsibility to nurture your triggers. That's no one's responsibility but yours.
Facts.
Period.
Yep.
We're not coddling anything other than peace, happiness, and joy. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And if you can't vibrate up, then you have to vibrate out.
That's it. And here's the thing. This is not coming from a place of hate, meanness. I will speak for myself. I sincerely, from the core of who I am, hope that every spirit, soul on this earth finds their purpose, finds their passion, finds the people that support them, finds the people that encourages them, that cheerleads for them, and that they can do that for everyone else in their circle and be led by their source.
Right.
That's
Right.
what I want for everybody.
Right.
I just do. And ain't nothing you gonna do gonna change that.
Mm-mm.
But what I have control over, me, and what I will allow in my space, in my home, on my phone, in my car, like I have a choice to make there.
Yeah.
And that choice is love.
Love.
That choice is peace. I've tried before. I've tried to pull people. I've tried to be like, hey, let me show you. I'm not doing that. And she ain't doing it either. We love you. We rather look towards the hills from what's coming our help.
Come on now. Come on, honey.
It's Good Friday.
So while Tamara's out here says she wants peace, it looks like Tawanda isn't matching that energy one bit. It really doesn't seem like she's trying to reconcile or sit at any table with Tamar, and that's a huge red flag for anyone hoping this family would work things out soon. The vibe is off, the tone is cold, and the divide is looking deeper than what Tamar even realized. And when the episode shows Tamar breaking down, you can tell this isn't some dramatic moment for cameras. She's genuinely hurt. She says straight up, they don't like me, and she's in tears while explaining how all these issues didn't just pop up yesterday. They've been going on for a long time. It's like she's carrying years of feeling pushed aside, ignored, or misunderstood, and it finally hit her too hard to keep it inside. This whole situation is getting heavy fast. So now the real question kicks in. What's the actual solution here? Because Tamar could not keep putting herself through the same hurt over and over again like this. At some point, you got to stop walking into the same fire, expecting it not to burn you again, and that's exactly the kind of emotional cycle she's trapped in. From what the show revealed, one thing is crystal clear. Tawanda does not mess with Tamar, and it shows every time her name comes up. Whatever the root of the drama is, it's been boiling for years. There were those allegations that Tamar used Tawanda's credit card to cover a phone bill, and that's the type of thing that sticks with family even if both sides tell the story differently. Then there was the whole situation where Tawanda lent her money and Tamar turned around acting like it was a gift. That moment alone caused a huge crack in their bond. And let's not forget the drama where Tawanda told everyone Tamar didn't show up, even though she had actually uninvited her. That's wild. That kind of move hits deep because it twists the narrative and leaves Tamar looking wrong when she wasn't even given a fair chance. These aren't small disagreements. These are the type of moments that break trust permanently. So even though Tamar is out here crying saying she wants to fix things, Tawanda is given a completely different energy. During that live with her husband, she made it very clear, without naming names, that she's not babysitting grown people's behavior, and the tone was obviously aimed at Tamar. She wasn't hinting, she was straight up saying she does not want to deal with her. And the biggest shock? Even with Tamar showing she wants peace, Tawanda still hit her with a loud and clear no, especially when it came to her wedding. She practically said, "Don't let this lady come to my wedding." And that's not a soft boundary, that's a hard block. This shows the damage between them is way deeper than what we're seeing on screen. And now, here's where things really take a turn, because while Tamar is sitting there wanting peace, wanting closeness, wanting that sister bond back, the energy she's getting from the other side is icy. It's like she's reaching out her hand and they're stepping back every time. That kind of tension doesn't happen overnight. That's years of hurt piled up with nobody cleaning up the mess. And when Tawanda made it clear she didn't want Tamar at her wedding, that wasn't just a small not today moment, that was a straight up message. Weddings are supposed to be family events, right? If you block your own sister from stepping foot in the building, that means things have gone way past petty arguments or small misunderstandings. It means trust is broken, feelings have been bruised, and nobody's trying to fix the cracks. But here's the part that hits even harder. Tamara's confused because she's still trying. She's emotional, she's open, she's saying she wants resolution, yet she's standing alone while her sisters move like she's the problem every time. That kind of rejection hits the soul, and you could see it in her face when she talked about not being liked. She wasn't putting on a show, she was speaking from a place of real pain. So now we're all left wondering what went down behind closed doors that made this bond crumble like this. How do sisters get to a place where one is crying for connection and the others are setting up boundaries strong enough to keep her out of major life moments? This drama is getting deeper by the second. And now we reach the heavy question everyone's been circling around. If Tamar is out here crying for unity, but her sisters are shutting the door every time she knocks, what does that really say about where this family stands? It's like Tamar is fighting for a seat at a table that her own sisters keep pulling away from her. And that kind of emotional tug of war can break anyone down. Tamar keeps saying she doesn't feel loved, doesn't feel wanted, doesn't feel included, and honestly, her tears told the whole story without her even needing to explain it. You could see it in her voice, her body language, everything. This isn't drama for cameras. This is someone who's been carrying hurt for way too long. And when someone reaches that level of pain, it means the problems didn't start yesterday. This has been building for years. Meanwhile, her sisters move like they're done trying, done talking, done giving chances. They act like there's no space left for healing, no room for a fresh start, and no interest in meeting her halfway. And when a family hits that point where one person is begging for reconciliation and the others are acting like the bridge is already burned, that's when you know the history between them has layers we still haven't seen. So now the real question is, can this family ever find their way back to each other, or is the divide too deep to repair? Is Tamar chasing a bond that her sisters checked out of a long time ago? And if things keep going like this, what happens next for them as a whole? If you're into wild celeb family drama like this, make sure you hit subscribe to Juicy Reel because trust me, the next stories are going to be just as explosive.